having extra couch time today. I had Faslodex shots yesterday. Yeah. And it's 2 shots, one in each hip. It's really thick, so it has to be injected slowly. And she had got the first shot in. And on the second shot, everything went blurry. Kind of like when you get up in the morning and your eyes are kind of foggy and you blink and you clear them up. Only thing was, every time I was blinking and it wasn't clearing up, it stayed foggy, and then my head started hurting really bad. So she went ahead and finished that second shot because I have to have them. It's a estrogen blocker, and I have stage 4 breast cancer, so I have to have my medicine even if it's doing weird things to me. And this was new. This had never happened before. I had been doing this probably since 2019. Anyway, she had me sit down and she checked my blood pressure, and it had went over 200 on the top, 90 on the bottom, over 90 on the bottom. And she had me sit there for a little bit, and she checked it again, and it was still up at like 190 something, over 90 something. They asked me questions: had I eaten, do I have migraines, things like that. They talked to my doctor, my oncologist, and he said just to have me sit and we'd watch it and see if it went down. And I was worried that they were gonna put me in the hospital, which had happened before. I'd had chest pain and my blood pressure had went up, and it took several days to go down. Anyway, it finally went down to like 160 over. I can't remember what the bottom number was. It was still high, and they went ahead and let me leave, and I come on home. But I could tell all day yesterday that was still high. My head still hurt. My vision would go foggy, and then it'd clear back up. So I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. I came home, put things away, fed and watered all the animals, and gathered the eggs. And then I went and laid down, and I just took it easy. And this morning I got up and I did what had to be done, and I've took it easy today too. Not as much as yesterday. I've got one of those little Polish chicks, the really frizzled up one that looks like a flower. Something's going on with it, so I've had to go out and check on it a couple of times. I don't know if it's sick or if it's been hurt. Not sure what's going on, so I've just been going out and checking it. And right now it's finally back with its flock. It had been in the coop, in the back corner of the coop, which made me think that maybe the rooster, because I think this little Polish is a rooster, and it may, with him hiding back there, it made me think that Roscoe might have beat him up, because he's getting at the age to show he's male. And Roscoe's just a jerk sometimes to any other male, to any other rooster. He's a jerk. We've had to put roosters down in the past that Roscoe hurt. So I'm trying to watch it. I'd like to keep that little frizzle, even if he's a roo. I'd like to keep him. Roscoe may have to get used to it. If I catch him being mean to him, we may have a problem. We will have a problem. But right now he's not acting right. He's having to rest every few steps. He just drops down and sets for a minute. Not normal chicken behavior at all. So I guess me and the Polish are in the same pot today. Just not ourselves. Hopefully we'll both be doing a lot better tomorrow and able I keep looking outside because I'm looking for that chicken. Able to take care of ourselves a little bit better. Y'all have a good one. Love you. Stage 4 breast cancer. There's 4 stages of breast cancer. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My initial diagnosis in 2017, I was 46, and I was stage 2A. It had spread to my lymph nodes. There was 2 of 5. I did tamoxifen, and I did 33 radiation treatments. The oncotype test I had taken said that by doing that, my chance of it reoccurring in the next 5 years was 11%. But if I did chemo, my chance of it reoccurring would be 12%. So they said chemo would actually hurt me. So we didn't do chemo, even though it was in my lymph nodes, which made me nervous, but I'm not a doctor. So I did the radiation. I did the tamoxifen. August of the following year, which was 14 months later, I started having problems with my leg, my right leg, my thigh. Every time we got in a vehicle and I was sitting, it would start hurting, start aching. And my surgeon had told me, I asked him, what would it feel like if it spread to my bones? So, I had a hard job. I did manual labor. What would it feel like? Was it be like a sore muscle where I wouldn't know any better? And he said it had been told to him by his patients that it felt like a toothache, a gnawing, aching pain that didn't let up. He said they told him it started off on and off, and then it progressed to constant, but always this gnawing, aching toothache pain. And that's what it felt like. But it would stop if I got up and moved around, which bothered me. I thought, this is on and off. And it just started getting worse. And they'd also said, give it 2 or 3 weeks of anything odd that you get before you let us know, because it may not be anything. It might go away. So I did. And I called. My oncologist immediately ordered a bone scan. Bone scan came back that I had metastasis to my upper right femur neck. And that it was probably fixing to break. So I hurried. They got me in with an orthopedic surgeon. He wanted some tests done because he wanted to make sure it was breast cancer and not a new cancer. It was definitely cancer. Was it breast cancer? Was it bone cancer? Well, it was breast cancer. So I had to have a hip replacement to fix that, and that was 2018. I've been on Ibrance. I've been on Faslodex. I've been on Femera. I get a Lupron shot every month because I'm not menopausal. I am now. I'm in medical menopause, but I was not in menopause when this started. So I get Lupron to shut down my ovaries every month. I get Faslodex as an estrogen blocker. Femara, letrozole, is an estrogen blocker. Ibrance is targeted therapy. I took Ibrance from 2018 until March of this year, 2021, when I decided I wanted to do a bucket list item. Stage 4 breast cancer is not curable. It is terminal. It's the only breast cancer that will kill you is stage 4. There is no cure, so it will kill you. So I decided while I still was able to do some things, try to do a bucket list item. Why wait until you're not able to do it? Because that's going to happen. So we decided I wanted to go to the ocean. I wanted to go to Florida. So I quit the Ibrance in March so that we could go to Florida in April and we did, and I had a wonderful time. It was really great, and I'd love to go back again. But I didn't feel as good as I thought I would, but I felt better than I had in a long, long time. So I stopped the Ibrance altogether. My oncologist, he was nicer about it than I expected. He understood. I've been on Ibrance for, from 2018 to 2021. That's a long time. He knows I know the chance what can happen. But I feel better. I wanted to be able to garden. I want to feel good. I want to be able to do some things, go fishing, things like that. The Faslodex, as it is, makes you tired, and you hurt, and you're super sore afterwards. But it's not for the whole month. Medical menopause sucks. Menopause sucks, but medical menopause really sucks because those meds start to wear off, so you're constantly going up and down. But anyway, I decided quality of my life over quantity. Right now, I am what we say, no evidence of active disease. I have evidence of the hip replacement being done. I have a scar on a rib where I had a metastasis go to, and it cleared back up. But otherwise, there's nothing visible on my CAT scan I done. I'll have another bone scan in a few months, and we'll see what that says. But for now, I'm enjoying gardening. I'm enjoying my granddaughter. I'm enjoying feeling like doing things. But today is a couch day due to the reaction I had yesterday. Anyway, I just wanted to let people know what stage 4 breast cancer is in case you have a family member, because 1 in 8 women and men get breast cancer.